President Joe Biden prepares to address world leaders about the biggest issues facing the planet. The head of the United Nations has already issued a dire warning. White House Correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Tracy, President Joe Biden will give his speech at the United Nations General Assembly tomorrow, and one topic certain to be addressed: Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan outlines President Joe Biden's upcoming speech.
He'll lay out in detail how the U.S. has restored its global leadership and the integrity of its word on the world stage by delivering on the promises that we make and that he has made as president on global health, on climate, on emerging technologies, and so much else.
Earlier today, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres warned global progress is being held hostage by geopolitical tensions. Front and center, Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
Our world is in peril and paralyzed. Geopolitical divides are undermining the work of the Security Council, undermining international law, undermining trust and people's faith in democratic institutions, undermining all forms of international cooperation. We cannot go on like this.
The U.S., which has been supplying weapons to Ukraine, warns
Russia appears to be proceeding with plans to hold sham referenda in areas of Ukraine under its control, and even in areas of Ukraine not currently under its control, in direct violation of Ukraine's sovereignty.
And in a speech today at the White House, the president took a swipe at ProLifers during a push for campaign finance reform.
Conservative activist who spent, as was his right, decades working to put enough conservative justice on the Supreme Court to overturn Roe v. Wade, now has access to $1.6 billion in dark money to do more damage and, from our perspective, and restrict more freedoms.
Also in that press briefing today, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan was asked if President Biden was planning to tell world leaders that the pandemic is over. Jake Sullivan said the president will communicate to world leaders that what COVID-19 should teach all of us is that we better be much better prepared for the next one, including all fronts, that is vaccines, testing, and treatments. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.